What's up, guys? Thank you so much for tuning in to another video from Broke Girl Investing. My name is Sam and I'm super glad you're here. In this video, I'm going to be talking about my emergency savings, also known as an emergency fund, and just kind of talk about a little bit of what I'm thinking and how I'm going to go about building it. So I started an emergency fund a few years ago before I started to get out of debt. I was following Dave Ramsey's baby steps. He's a very popular finance guy. A lot of people have heard of him. And his very first step is to build a $1,000 emergency fund. Now, I did that and I worked myself out of debt with it. And now I'm ready to have a bigger emergency fund. $1,000, in my opinion, is not enough for an emergency, especially in 2022 when this film is being made. Even before you get out of debt, I still feel like $1,000 is a little on the low side. I know a lot of you will probably agree with that. However, now that I'm on the other side of debt, I would like to build my emergency fund now Dave Ramsey says, I think he says 6 months if you have two incomes, and if you're a single income earner, I think he says 9 months. I may be wrong. I feel more comfortable saving probably 9 months. 9 months worth of expenses, especially after seeing what happened in 2020. That was enough to make me feel like I need 3 years of expenses to be saved. But for now, while I'm building my emergency fund, I think I feel more comfortable just building about 9 months worth. So while I'm building up my 9-month emergency fund, I'm also still going to be contributing to my investment accounts. I believe Dave Ramsey says you have to build that 9-month emergency fund first and then continue on with the steps. But I'm going to do it simultaneously because I do have a little bit in savings, and I don't want to miss out and wait any longer to start investing my money, because if y'all saw the previous videos, I'm in my late 30s and I'm getting a really late start on this. So I don't want to waste any more time doing that. Now, how much do I need to save for the 9 months? I have a sheet here, and forgive me guys, it's a work in progress. This Excel sheet, I'm got to figure out how to set it all up to track everything. Right now I just have my bare minimum expenses on this sheet, my monthly bills. Everything on here is pretty much exact to a T. A couple of them are just a rough estimates. As you can see, I don't have a lot of monthly bills. I got my bills down significantly after I got out of debt. I downsized. I live in an RV right now full time. That's why the rent is pretty low. My rent does include all of the utilities, except I pay my own internet. Internet is a little higher. We only have one provider in this area, and I had to choose the higher package because I needed better upload speed for the current contract job I'm working. Insurance, car, phone is pretty cheap in my opinion. Food's going to fluctuate. I'm sure it always does. Gas, I work from home. I don't do a lot of driving. I do DoorDash every once in a while on the side for a little extra income. So basically, these are all my monthly expenses. So that's going to total up to about $900. All right, so when I calculate this $903 by 9 months, I am coming up to $8,127. Now, that to me, I feel pretty secure and stable to having that as an emergency fund. Even if I could round it up to about 10,000, just to have set aside for my just in cases. If an emergency were to come up and still the world was, you know, how it is. Maybe inflation has taken over by this time. There's no telling the future. I don't know. But if I could have about 8,000 to 10,000, you know, stashed in the savings account for an emergency, I would feel pretty good. Now, how am I going to build this emergency savings? I currently am working 2 contract jobs, plus I'm going to do DoorDash on the side. I'm probably going to pick it up a little bit more just to contribute to this fund a little faster. Now my contract work is full-time. Some weeks are a little less, some weeks are going to be a little more. So I don't know. I'm about to start my second contract job while working 1, and I'm going to have 2. So I'm still kind of like figuring out how it's all going to go right now. So I'm not going to have any issues, you know, contributing to building this up. I just don't have a clear view on exactly how it's going to look, because I don't know how much is going to be coming in. I just know exactly what has to go out right now. So this is still a work in progress. My finances and my budgets. I would love to document more, you know, each month what's coming in and what's going out, because I want to see over the year in 2022 how much it grows. And I want to show you guys, because I'm hoping to motivate some of you to, like I say, get on the investment train. So that about wraps up this video. That's my plan to build my emergency fund for just in cases. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Are you guys saving for an emergency? What does y'all's emergency fund look like? I'm sure everybody's is different. So you may have a family of 5 and your emergency fund may be triple this. Thanks so much for watching again. I will catch you guys in the next video. Y'all keep being kind to one another. Take care.